If you really want to make law of attraction work for you, you need self-discipline. Your role in manifesting your dreams requires consistent focus. There's stuff that you need to do every day, and some days it's harder than others to maintain that constant belief and that feeling that you need to create in order to create that new reality. We have all been there, and the key to doing all those things, to getting yourself to consistently believe, to consistently feel, to take the action steps, the key to all that is self-discipline. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some powerful affirmations that you can use to start or end your day that's really going to help you to get this self-discipline ingrained in your brain so that it becomes more of a second nature to you. But before we do that, hello, powerful manifestors. Welcome to my channel. I'm Victoria Gallagher, the Law of Attraction hypnotist and #1 best-selling author of Practical Law of Attraction, and I'm here to help you tap into the power of your mind, align yourself with the manifesting conditions, and successfully attract your dreams, your goals, and a life you love. So let's dive into these powerful self-discipline affirmations. Now, I recommend that you say these affirmations right along with me. The words are going to be right up on the screen for you so that you can do that, and work with these affirmations every day for the next 21 to 30 days for them to really get ingrained into your subconscious mind and stick. All right, let's begin. It's important for me to be able to manifest my desires. I enjoy taking time each day for my manifesting routine. I create a manifesting routine that I can easily stick with. Manifesting is fun and easy for me. I love thinking in positive and constructive ways. I'm creating a great habit of refocusing my attention on my dreams and goals. I'm training myself to feel the wish is fulfilled. I'm committed to living my best life ever. I do my manifesting routine first thing in the morning. I end my day by falling asleep with my desires on my mind. I can always find time to work on my positive mindset. I keep my focus on creating a brighter future. I am mastering the art of positive thinking. I've decided to fully commit to the law of attraction. I keep my mind positive and my dreams clear. I'm manifesting all of my goals. I realize just how powerful my brain really is. I have a great attitude about my manifesting powers. I feel happy. I feel excited. I am motivated. I'm aware of all my thoughts. I'm dedicated to my success. I'm consistently putting 100% effort into my desires. All my desires are important to me. I'm convinced that I really do create my life. I have the ability to change my thought process. I wipe away all negativities. I've come up with a great LOA action plan and I'm sticking with it. I allow this process to become easier and easier for me. I plan my LOA routine in advance and I stick with it. I always keep my word to myself and others. Keeping my word is the key to manifesting success. I exercise complete self-control over my actions, feelings, thoughts, and behaviors. I spend my time and energy on things that truly do matter. I am building my self-discipline and focus muscles every day. I am building consistent manifesting habits every day. I have faith, trust, and belief that my desired results will come. I focus exclusively on one thing at a time for an extended amount of time. My focus muscle is getting stronger and stronger. I manifest my dreams and goals all the time. It's just who I am and what I do. I'm the type of person who creates their own reality at will. I constantly choose actions which match the ideal person I am becoming. I take immediate action on the most challenging tasks first. I am always completing my to-do lists. Even if I'm busy, I can take 5 minutes to dedicate to my goals. I surround myself with like-minded, successful manifestors. I trust I am getting closer and closer to my desired outcome. I'm making conscious, active choices to change myself for the better. And we've now come to the end of these daily self-discipline affirmations for manifesting success with the law of attraction. And I would love to know which of these affirmations resonated best with you. Please leave a comment below and let me know which is your favorite. And once again, for best results, listen to this session every day for 21 days because consistency is the key to success. If you liked today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to be notified about my new videos, and share this video on your social media. Be sure to download my HypnoCloud app for some amazing law of attraction manifesting self-hypnosis sessions, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.